Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I haven't posted. I've just been feeling super depressed with this whole COVID-19 lockdown thing. Even before that, I've just been off work and I haven't been feeling great with stress and stuff, so that's why I've been off and stuff. But yeah, I've just been feeling really shitty and about myself and shitty in general and depressed, sleeping in, not eating properly. Then my girlfriend is off with me on lockdown now, so I do feel a little bit better, but I still feel kind of depressed, but she helps me so much, so shout out to you. I love you so much, baby. And yeah, my hair has grown super long. I just wanted to show you guys. So it is all my natural colour except the bottoms now, which I'm still growing out. But today I just wanted to come at you and show you what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna do a video, random get ready with me, talk through, see how I feel. Let's do a little lockdown get ready with me. I know I can't go anywhere now. Ireland is in full lockdown mode, so you can barely go outside your house for the next 2 weeks, but I'm super glad that I'm safe and I'm lucky enough to be safe. And I'm really sorry to those who lost a family member or anyone who you know it has coronavirus or COVID-19. And just be careful when you're mentioning on social media, because they can actually take down from your Instagram. I think they can take your account down or something if you mention it. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm wearing my Halsey shirt that I got at the concert. It is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. And today we are going to be testing out the Makeup Revolution London Chilled with Cannabis Sativa. So if you are into this, obviously cannabis, weed is illegal in Ireland, but if you are into this, if you are smoking, if you're from the States, you can smoke marijuana. I mean, people do it legally over here, but yeah, I'm not one of them. But there is people that do it. So yes, I'm not gonna say if I've ever smoked the devil's lettuce before, because I mean, innocent, never would. So this is the Makeup Revolution with Cannabis Sativa. This is the chilled palette. It looks so nice. I love the packaging with all like the weed leaves, and inside it has a big mirror, and I love the colors. These are so nice. We have like some deep greens, some dark kind of sienna, cool tones. We have some shimmers. We have 3 actual glitters in the palette, I believe, but they're kind of pressed down. These ones are harder to work with. This is Goddess and Bud. So I will read you the names. So we have Hybrid, Goddess, Dope, obviously dope, marijuana, Plant, Acuplico, don't know what that means, maybe it's a strain, Calm, Huff, Leaf, Bud, Candyland, Sativa, Cool, Natural, Haze, Mist, Burn, Relax, and Cool, and Exhale. This is like a Jeffree Star-esque palette, because obviously he loves smoking the Mary Jane, the marijuana, the devil's lettuce, as you call it. So, are you all ready? Alright, I'm just talking to my girlfriend, she's getting in the bath. So these shades over here, which is Burn, Relax, and Cool, would make a really nice warm tone eye, but we want to go into more of the colourful shades because that's what I'm all about. I've recently started doing TikTok and doing makeup looks, so if you could follow me over there, that would be amazing. I will link it down below. So I'm going to start out with the shade Leaf. I have my P. Louise base on my eyes. It's 0.5 Rumor. I love this base, can't fault it. I never set my bases. If you want a pigmented like shadow look, don't set your bases. I basically pat it on with my hand and then buff it in with a beauty blender. So we're going to take the shade Leaf. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of fallout, so just blow it off and then click it. Also, let me know what you guys think of the quality with my camera, my microphone, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go in by patting it in first of all, and then dragging it, because we got a big old brush. So I've been doing trying to do makeup on TikTok, but it's actually really hard to learn all the video techniques and also to just get it to look like not like shit. Mine just looked like a piece of shit. I don't know why it looked so lame, it looked so bad. But yeah, I hope you guys are glad that I'm back here doing videos on YouTube more regularly, because I'm definitely happy when I do my videos. And just when you get into that depressed mindset, yeah, yeah, just when you get into that, like, my girlfriend's coming in to get the stool. Love you. when you get into that depressed mindset where you're just like, oh, I'm not going to post, or I'm not going to get out of bed, like, it is really hard. If you guys know, I have depression, anxiety, and borderline personality disorder, which are all, I've been diagnosed by a mental health professional. And I would definitely tell you, if you feel like you have something wrong, go to a psychiatrist, a psychologist, anyone, a doctor. Try and find a way to get diagnosed properly. Don't just like assume that there's something wrong, because, you know, that's not good. You need to find out what's actually wrong. So I'm blending this out quite far because I don't have the rest of my makeup on, because I will be fixing this. But I really like this shade. It's kind of like an aqua shade. So this is the shade Leaf. So just blending this in. But yeah, I find I compare myself to people a lot, so I'm always like, oh, I'm not as good as these other people on TikTok, these other artists, these other people, blah blah blah. But it's really not healthy to blame, you know, kind of compare yourself to other people. It's just not. So try not to do that if you are feeling depressed, because it's going to make you feel worse. So I'm taking the Essence Short Blender brush, and we're going to take the shade, we're going to go into the shade Plant over here, which is like a deep kind of jade green shade. So I always like to, if I'm doing an eye look that I want to be really, like, I want all my eye looks to be really nice, but if I'm doing an eye look, I generally used to do my foundation first if I didn't have time when I was working. As you guys know, a lot of my videos from that time frame were rushed, unfortunately, because I was under like a high pressure job as a carer, healthcare assistant. I do love the job, it's just the stress that comes with it is hard and stuff like that. But yeah, I was in a bad situation, so mental health wise, so I'm just trying to get out of that now. So I'm just taking a little bit, goes a long way with this palette. Actually, it's super pigmented. I'm loving it so far. I didn't think it'd be this pigmented, but these shadows are so pigmented, they could be like, it's just as good as like a Jeffree Star palette, like a high-end. They're just as good as a high-end palette in my opinion. A lot of the new Makeup Revolution palettes over the last few years, that company has really shone through. So I'm taking the shade Plant, just taking it and patting it into the outer corner. But yeah, if you guys ever struggle with your mental health, you are definitely not alone, because trust me, I have struggled for the longest time with my mental health and had several breakdowns, and a place that helped me was a place called Grwm. They're originated in Australia and is actually a really amazing organisation for mental health, so shout out to Grwm. Grwm is amazing. Everything that's said there is confidential, and I've made some really great friends from that place, so yeah, really helped me out a lot. I also used to go to Pieta House when I was really low. Trigger warning, I used to be very suicidal. I used to self-harm. I do not engage in that anymore. I'm over 2 years clean now, maybe 3 years, and I do feel a lot better. But Pieta House really helped me out. I don't know whether to do it everywhere else, but in Ireland they're here and it really helped me out a lot. Oh my god, my skin looks so gross. But yeah, so I really like these two shades. Now I'm going to go into the shade Burn with the same, this is like the cool brown shade. It's kind of like a cool tone brown shade, so I always like to take a deeper shade to corner off our look. So I'm just going to take this, pat it into the outer corner. Okay, a little bit. At first it looked a little bit patchy, but let me just try and blend it in. Okay, it's blending in. See, like a little bit goes a long way with this palette. Just taking a bit more and patting it in. So I always like, if you want your shades to be super pigmented, to get drag the most pigment out of any shadow, I like to pat it in. So I like to take it and just pat it in like that. But yeah, I want to know how you guys are, what country you guys living in. If you come across this video, you can comment down below if you want to, what country, if you feel comfortable doing so. If you don't, then that's fine. But if you are comfortable doing so, then comment down below how it's affecting your country, this whole COVID-19 thing. It's really scary. Italy obviously being the most affected. I'm Irish, so we're in the European Union. It's really scary to see your fellow people in the European Union be just like really scared, their lives being torn apart by this virus. It's really sad. I wish there was kind of a darker shade, but this shade is nice. It's just a bit patchy like here, so I'm just gonna try and fill in where the patchiness is. Take our other brush here, just blend, 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 blend. So I really like this eye, so we're gonna take our brush and cut the crease. But yeah, it's just really scary what's happening, what's going on in the world lately. It is terrifying what's happening, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say we just don't know what's going to happen next. Like, it is super scary. I'm taking the conceal and hydrate from Makeup Revolution just to cut the crease. But yeah, I just feel like it's really, really scary right now in the world, and when we're older I feel like we're going to be like, people are making memes and stuff, and the memes, like, it's not really funny when you think about it. Like, you can see funny memes, like, I understand people trying to cheer themselves up, but when people are literally dying from it, it's not that funny. Like, if you've lost a family member to COVID-19 or whatever you want to call it, coronavirus, then you wouldn't be amused by stuff that people are kind of putting out. But I will say myself, I've found like people are supporting each other and trying to help each other in this time, and people are being really like nice. But I feel like there is some funny parts, not to the virus, but just of people being like, when we're like, if your kids, when you're older, if your kids are like, you know the way the typical parents are always like, when I was your age, like, if our kids, this generation, people like my age, like I'm 23, so people my age, like when we're older and our kids are like, oh, why can't I go to the sleepover, we can be like, it's just an example, we can be like, kid, when I was your age, we had a whole lockdown and nobody could go out and it was crazy, blah blah blah. And then the kid would be like, oh, maybe I didn't have it as bad. They'll probably just be like, oh, my parents going on a rampage again, ranting. Which is what we were all like. Literally, we were all like that as kids. Like, we're all going to be affected by this, and I think it's going to last a lot longer than we thought. So I really like the way I've cut the crease there, so I'm going to take a shimmer shade. Taking the same brush, and I'll take a different brush. I'll take this brush here, the A07 from Spectrum. This is like the Mean Girls collection. Taking my matte oil control fixing spray from Makeup Revolution. I always use a fixing spray before I go in with a shimmer, and it drives me mad when people don't ask me why. It just does, because I feel like it gives it a better effect. Some people feel like that's like cheating, but like, I do not care. I feel like it works well. So sorry if I'm rambling, I haven't filmed in a while. So I want to take, let me see, I want to take the shade Acapulco or something, I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a gold shade. Oh my god, it's actually really like weird. It feels like jelly like. Oh, I hate when stuff is like that. I'm like, I don't get it when shadows are like that sometimes, because then they're not as pigmented if they feel kind of jelly like. I don't know whether it's just because I put my shit, like I just put some setting spray on my brush and put it in, I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, like it doesn't look that pigmented. Look at that, like it's so jelly like. It's like, let me try. No, it's not very pigmented. This is what I don't like about these things. No one you love. No. But yeah, I've been addicted to TikTok. Obviously, if you guys don't know, I'm a lesbian, and me and my girlfriend do, like, there's so many cool, like, lesbian LGBTQ people on there. LGBTQ plus people on there. I don't like this shade at all. Acapulco or whatever it's called. Not happy with you. You are a weird shade. Like, my whole nail mark is in it. So weird. Like, look at that. Very strange. But yeah, like we've been on that. We've been addicted to TikTok, and if you guys are on there, it's really good. It's not just a kids app. It's not a kids app, first of all, and there's so many kids on there. It's so bad. Right, we'll try Haze. Is that going like that? Yeah, they're kind of like squishy shades. They're really weird. This is coming out more pigmented, but I don't know why there's like a big patchy piece. Like the shades, The shimmer shades I'm not loving. They feel really squishy or something. I don't know why I can squish my hand around them. They should be firm. This is so strange. Okay, as I said, I always put setting spray on with a shimmer, but like maybe with these it's a mistake. I have no idea. Like the other shimmer shades aren't like that. That is so weird. It looks good, but it took some time. But yeah. So for the other eye, I was going to use a different combination of the palette just because I saw Softa's Nails, also referred to as Softa's Life, do that, and I'm like, you know what, I should do that again. I used to do it sometimes. So I want to do kind of a warm tone shade on the other side, but I just want to show you guys, it looks like it completely destroyed two of them shimmer shades. So do not use a setting spray when going in with these shimmer shades. You're actually better off going in dry. I don't know what happened to those two shades. They feel so weird now. I feel like I've ruined them. Okay, well, I'll make it work. So weird, because the other shades look fine. So I'm gonna take a different brush, taking this brush here, which is a R35 from Morphe, and I'm gonna take the shade Relax, which is what I feel like people use marijuana for. I do think it should be legalized as well. Not that I'm taking on a super social stance in this video. I just think that it should be legalized for people with, like, for medical marijuana, for people with anxiety, depression. It could really help them. I know people that it's like really would help, or has like really helped in the past, like people that travel to the US and then use it over there and they're like so shocked that it's not legal here. I definitely think it should be legal. It also helps people if they have seizures. It can help reduce the number of seizures some people are having, or can just give you an appetite. Cancer patients, there's so many things that it can be used for. It's not just like to get high. You can use like the THC in it, you can use like the THC oil, all that stuff. And in skincare it's very beneficial because it can soothe your skin, like calm you down. So I definitely think it's not just like a quick high. People actually would really benefit like medically from marijuana. But yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, those shades looked hella weird and now they're super patchy and my shimmer is not that nice. But yeah, I've really missed filming for you guys. This shade is a beautiful transition shade, by the way. Relax is such a nice shade. It's like a cappuccino-y colour. Very, very pretty. So we're taking the same brush and taking the shade Cool, which is actually kind of, it's not as cool. It's like a bit of a kind of warm tony kind of, no, actually it is cool. It's like a cool ambery colour. I thought it was later. Some of these shades are seriously patchy though. This shade is very patchy. I am sad, I really am, because I didn't think it was going to be patchy. But yeah, by doing two different eyes we can see like what this palette really has that you could use. Like you could use it from now I know some of these shades are something that people won't use, but as we know, I'm not afraid of colour. Some people are. I'm not hating on those people. I'm just saying I'm not a person that is afraid of colour. But it is really easy to be relying on, like, say, warm tones all the time, stuff you're used to, and people find it hard to get out of their comfort zone. But I personally love crazy colours. I do love a warm tone too, though. I love a warm tone as well, especially autumn, winter. This is such a weird shade. It has so much fallout, but yeah, it's not that pigmented at all. What the hell? Very strange shade. So the shade Cool, shade Calm, I love the shade Cool. I'm like, no ma'am, cannot get down with that. So we'll take this brush here, which is another Morphe brush that I got in a vegan set, and we're going to take the shade Burn, which we've already used on our other eye. So we've taken Relax, Cool, and now we're going to take Burn. Unfortunately, it's like, not unfortunately, because obviously it's going to be green, but it's the only brown we've had and we've already used it. But I'm just going to tap it and then blend it in. Yeah, this eye is looking super muddy. I'm disappointed with this eye. Disappointed with the shade Cool. I feel like that kind of ruined this eye a bit. But we're going to try and get it back to normal. But yeah, today we went out. You're not supposed to go out unless you're collecting a prescription. But I was like, for real. No, I'm actually so high maintenance, so it's bad. But I was like, for real, how am I going to survive if I don't have my shampoo? Because my hair, and I don't mean to be like ignorant and be like, oh, my shampoo, when people are like literally dying. I just mean that like I literally, my hair was so greasy using the shampoo. So guys, this is the finished look with my makeup on. I am actually obsessed with it. I took the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Can't Relate, and then I took my Victoria's Secret lip gloss and just put it over. So it looks so good. The eyes look good with the lashes. Still obsessed with this eye, disappointed in this eye, but yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Obsessed. So it looks like we went for our usual bronzy, but then I put a bit more highlighter on because I'm obsessed with highlighter. So I already set my face and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now the palette isn't earn approved. Do I approve it? And I would say that I do like it and I will use it again, but I'm not sure. I don't really approve of these. I mean, for the price I expected better, so I was actually really excited. Like, they look shimmery, but like I don't like the way they move around, and when you put them on the eye they're like really, they move around. I don't know, they feel really weird when you put them in the eye. I will say that I like this side of the palette, and I will say it's semi-approved. I'll have to go in and try it a few more times, so I'm not really too sure. I wouldn't say go out and get it for the price, because for like, I think it was about like €12 or something. It is pricey for the drugstore, so I wouldn't say go out and get it. For all the things, I found a few of the shades to be patchy, so I wouldn't be obsessed with it, but I'm really happy with this look, and I'm gonna go make some TikToks. You should check out my makeup TikTok account and take some pictures for the gram. I'm gonna fix my lash. I'm disappointed because I have a lot more followers than I do likes on Instagram. Like, I have like 4,000 something followers, but I barely get like 20 likes, and I know it's probably because I've not been consistent on there. But if you want to follow me on there, then please do. I'm not sure whether I should start a new account and put like the same pictures up and see if it gets better engagement, because it probably would. I'll see, I'll figure it out. But yeah, go check me out on there. And my YouTube channel, as always, is a place where I kind of feel more comfortable on and to be myself, and I'm gonna be posting regularly on here and saying, you know what, like, screw you depression and stuff like that. I'm not really anxious at the minute, just depressed, and isolation is not helping. But because I'm isolated, I have more time to finish like my course so I can get employed again, and just to do other things like finish my course, get videos out. I have so much time to do videos, so I hope you guys like this look. Here's the final look, and please follow me on TikTok down below if you want to see my makeup content, if you want to see my content with my girlfriend, my lesbian content, and I'll put down my 2 TikToks down below, put down my Instagram, and check me out. I need to really be active on Twitter again, but it's too hard trying to juggle everything, so for the minute I'm going to stick to YouTube and Instagram and really try and work on those 2 things, and TikTok. So 3 things, but mainly YouTube comes first, Instagram, and then TikTok. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And if you are new here, please subscribe if you feel like it. I love you guys lots, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Stay safe.